Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I will be showcasing this guy, Ursa, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm, I never want to say that ever again out loud, but you know what, it's whatever. Now, this guy is a new doodle that was added with the balance changes, right? And the balance changes new battle patch. This guy is amazing. He's like one of the best metal types right now, in my opinion. So, yeah, Um, the set will be on screen for you guys to copy if you want. Fair warning though, he is getting nerfed today. Since he's too bulky. The nerf won't do much other than make him like physically weaker, but um, the trait is also getting nerfed to 20% instead of 30. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but you know what? That's fine. I was able to record a few battles with the like before the nerf. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll show you guys the battles now. Bye. All right, welcome to the first battle, and I'd say this matchup is a little scary. Also, just to let you know in advance, this team is only for this battle. For the rest of the video, I changed to a different team. So I'm gonna lead off with Ursa here. Also, this is a voiceover. So if you couldn't tell, which you probably could, but this is a voiceover. So, gonna lead off with Ursa here, just to set up pylons and stuff. And I don't see anything else to lead off with. I do think Infernius is a huge threat though. So, yeah, that is definitely something I should need to worry about. Now, he leads off with Desgog, which is a pretty decent lead, I'd say. Not the worst, not the best. I'm obviously just gonna click pylons here because I want to make sure that Kandagon is, as I'd say, I want to make sure that Kandagon couldn't have its ability. So yeah. Now, I expect him to go into Infernius, which he does. He does go into Infernius, or she. I'm sorry, Raj. Anyway, she goes Infernius, and this is the point where I realize I don't have a single light resist. So naturally, I go Octonut, thinking, oh hey, Warden is going to help me here, and obviously Warden does not help me here because that Radiant Beam does a good 30%, right? And I'm thinking like, oh, I'll probably take another one, but I don't know what I'm gonna click here. So I just click Tsunami. And unfortunately, that doesn't work out for me, as the Radiant Beam murders me. So yeah, that's dead. That's a dead. That's the dead guy. So I go Sukogami to revenge kill, but here's the thing. I don't know if I want to click her soon or not, so I just click Vampiric Strike thinking she stays in. But she swaps out in the Owl. Well, yeah, that's not really the best. That kind of sucks. And I don't even get the vulnerable proc, so yeah. That definitely does suck. Now, no. I go straight back into. I think I go Score Surge here, actually. I think Score Surge is what I went into. Yeah, Score Surge. I went into Score Surge. So I go on the Score Surge here, and he clicks Shifting Ones. I had said he again. She clicks Shifting Ones. And I'm thinking here, what do I want to click? I click Henra, thinking she's gonna hard swap, but or not hearts, well hard, yeah. But she just clicks Henra, and that like, oh man, that's not what I wanted. So I just go into Uwursa, because that's the only thing I really can go into here. And this is kind of just Infernius swapping, like no-brainer Infernius swapping. So that's what I thought, until she went Vigi, right? I was like, what is Vigi doing here? So I was thinking, oh man, she's decently free here, right? Or no, that's not what I was thinking, because I just clicked pylons again. I don't know what I was thinking here, but I just clicked pylons in front of the Vigi, which is not a good idea, because one, I'm pretty sure this set was the magical defensive oriented, so I was probably not gonna take it. However, she went into Desgog, which was pretty good. So I went Suko for some reason, and I take so much from a mallet crush. And I'm 99% sure that this was max speed, so I just go straight into Uwursa here. And she goes into Owl. That's fine, because I can just click pylons again if she tries to remove them. That's the idea. And of course I do click pylons on her hit and run, I'm pretty sure. Was it hit and run? I think she clicked shifting, actually. She may have just clicked shifting, I don't remember. Oh no, she just clicked skip. So that pylons was literally wasted. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Now, here, I went back in the score search to try to catch the shifting again. And I do catch it, right? Now, I'm thinking to myself, what do I want to click? And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to click Pen Run. Because, yeah, she swaps out here. I'm staggered. That gives me a free swapping into Tough Lays, obviously. I could go into Tough Lays. I can go into Tough Lays now. Yeah, just free Tough Lays swapping. That's what I do. Now, I awaken, click Raging Bonfire. There's no reason not to click Raging Bonfire here. And I feel like this is kind of straightforward. Owl comes in, right? And here's what I'm thinking. In the range Owl is in, I'm sure that, you know, the good old, what's its face? The good old, Bestial Wrath. Bestial Wrath will kill. And obviously she goes Infernius, takes a good, I want to say, 38%, yeah, that's 38%, and flashbangs me, which isn't good. So what I do here is, I think about it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna click Bestial Wrath, because she's locked in the flashbang, and there's no reason not to, and she goes Owl, and Owl dies, which is good. Now here, she goes back into Infernius, and I don't like that, right? I'm thinking, oh, she may flashbang, but I think about it for a moment. I think about it. And I'm thinking, while I'm here waiting for her to go into Infernius, I'm thinking, oh, maybe she'll not flashbang. So I click Shatter, hoping I don't see Infernius go first. Praying. And thankfully for me, Infernius did in fact not go first. So yeah, that's a dead Infernius. Very dead Infernius. And Vigi comes in to revenge kill, I'm assuming. I think Vigi? Yeah, Vigi. So here, I'm thinking, oh, I'm just gonna go Umanshi, because I'm gonna sack Umanshi, right? I'm gonna sack Umanshi here. I don't really see a reason to keep Umanshi alive, right? That's what I'm thinking here. So I go Umanshi. Absolutely eat a that is not Hydron. I mean, I devour Unguarded, right? Then I click Vague Vortex just to get some chip, because I'm confident I'll live a hydraulic crash, and I absolutely eat that hydraulic crash. And what happens here is Vague Vortex crits. That doesn't matter though, it doesn't matter. Here I'm thinking, okay, what are you gonna click? So I'm thinking to just click Sweet Remains, because I don't think Umanshi's gonna live. But to my surprise, she ends up clicking Rip Current. For some reason, I don't know why, but she clicked Rip Current. I have no idea why she clicked Rip Current, but she clicked it. Rip Current was clicked. I have no idea why. And I live another day. Now, Hydraulic Crash obviously can't kill me from this range, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take out. Take out is not really punished, and she's gonna recoil herself if she does stay in. She clicks Toughen, and that's a dead Vigi. That's a good dead Vigi. So Tough Lays is a lot easier here. But instead of going Tough Lays, I just go into Uwursa, because it's the showcase guy. It's the guy I want to. It's the star I want to use today. So I go Uwursa, right? To set back up my pylons. Then he goes Kandagon. I'm like, okay, Kandagon, that's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna click pylons with this, because for some reason, or not pylons, well, team. Okay. I don't really remember, because I recorded like half of these yesterday. So yeah. If I'm getting these wrong, these are all recorded yesterday. So yeah. Now, I click pylons this next turn, I believe. Yeah, no, I did click pylons in the next turn. So, pylons is clicked, nutrient drain, and that is magical defense invested, by the way. It hurts, but it's kind of like whatever. So here, I click Iron Embrace because there's nothing else to click. Iron Embrace is clicked here. And I still take a lot from nutrient drain, but that's okay because that is not. Oh wait, this is use grants. I forgot. My bad. I forgot this isn't the heal jelly yet. So then I'm like, okay, I can't let it get back the full, so I'm gonna go Umanshi. Umanshi comes in. Umanshi, hoping it doesn't click Feral Fury, hoping it doesn't have Feral Fury, and it clicks Composing, and I'm like, uh-oh, don't have Feral Fury, please. And I'm here thinking, okay, I'm just going to click Vague Vortex and do things. So I click Vague Vortex, and then she ends up swapping into Desdog for some reason. I don't know why she went into Desdog, but she went into Desdog. So, Desdog is here now, with my +2 Umanshi, in front of my +2 Umanshi. I'm thinking, okay, I probably just take out into Tough Plays, since I'll always have the slower pivot, is what I'm thinking. So, I take out into Tough Plays, right? That's what I do. I take out into Tough Plays. I am the takeout guy. So, my Umanshi, he takes the Desdog out to dinner by giving him a good smack, and then we go into, that is not Tough Plays. Uwursa. Okay, I go Uwursa, thinking, oh hey, I'm gonna tank this, right? This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna get a kill with this guy. Unfortunately, I do not get a kill with this guy because I get critted, and it gets the +2 attack. I'm like, oh no. So we go Tough Plays now, and we click a Ravenous Rush. That's what happens. I don't know why this wasn't done before, but it's done now. So Ravenous Rush comes out. We're going to absolutely devour the Desdog after taking him out to dinner. So yeah, he's devoured now. I don't know why I didn't go Tough Plays before. Maybe I would just wanted to try to snipe something with Uwursa, which is understandable. Here I just Bestial Wrath because this thing only has like Pygag, which I'm quad resist, so I shouldn't die too. Yeah, and that's dead. And then, then all that's left is the good old Staggin, the good old Wild Robot, this guy. So, Staggin comes in, right? And she forfeits. So yeah, that's the first battle done. Let's go on to the next battle, because the next battle is where I change teams. Alright, on to the next battle, and I've changed teams. There is now a Lurkulin, Lumaline, Dayferno, and Owl over here. And I am now using the good old health heal gel. Health? What? That's not. This isn't cool. Let's see. And we're facing off against this team, which is a little bad for my good old Ursa, but I don't care. I'm just gonna click pylons anyway, because, yeah. And now I'm thinking to myself, Lumaline is kind of decent here, but if I can get the Staggin low enough, and that's what I'm thinking here. So I click pylons, not caring about what this guy does. Then I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna click Iron Embrace, because there's not a lot of swap-ins to Iron. Well, okay, that's a lie. There's quite a few swap-ins to Iron Embrace. There's like 3 whole swap-ins, and he goes into Zappo, right? And I'm thinking, okay, this should do some good chip, and it does do good chip. That is pretty good chip, and I get my health back. So yeah, I'm basically full health now. So I'm thinking, oh, this is a bronze. I'm gonna go Dayferno, right? Dayferno is what I'm gonna do. To my surprise, he clicks Lightning Kicks, and he crits me with the very first one, and I'm like, uh-oh. So yeah, I'm not only in range of another Lightning Kicks, but I'm cooked. I can't really do much with this Dayferno anymore. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm just gonna go Score Surge, because there's nothing wrong with going a little Score Surge. Because Score Surge, I know, can live at least 2 Lightning Kicks and Helicopter Kicks. He clicks Hand Run, though, which I quad resist, so that's good. And he goes into, let's see. He goes into, I believe he went into Archipels. He went Archipels. I remember. He went Archipels. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I don't believe this thing ever kills me. So what if I just click Thunderstorm? Which I do click Thunderstorm. I just click Thunderstorm because I want this thing out of the way, so I click Thunderstorm. Click the good old Thunderstorm just to do some good chip. Good chip. He clicked Shadow Lure, which does almost kill me. So a Hex Punch would have killed me, but I pick up the kill with Thunderstorm, which is good because my team kind of hated Archipos. Now the spec comes back in, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm just gonna Thunderstorm this thing too. I don't expect to kill it, but I do want to get some good chip, which is what I do here. I Thunderstorm for some good chip. He gets paralyzed, which literally doesn't matter, but he Crystal Storms me, which is strange. I don't know why you're in a Crystal Storm. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is a good opportunity to set up Lumaline here, because I get a free Light Show. So I go Lumaline here, I Awaken, and I Light Show. Because there's nothing else to click. I just Light Show. There's no reason not to Light Show. I just Light Show. And sure, there's a whole stag in there, but I don't care enough about stagging. So that's a good Light Show right here. Now, my Light Show goes up and my Crystal Wall goes up. So that'll let me live at least one helicopter kicks from Zappo to myself, because that's kind of what I use Lumaline for. Like if there's so he goes Zappo here, right? And I'm thinking to myself, oh, I probably live a helicopter kick. So I just click Crystal Storm, not caring, because Crystal Storm is generally good chip to everything, right? So Crystal Storm, I outspeed for some reason, and I killed the Zappo. So yeah, that's cool that I outspeed and killed the Zappo. And yeah, that's really nice that happens. Now, I'm pretty sure he went Stagging here. Yeah, Stagging. I see Stagging here, and I see that the Stagging is chipped, right? So what happens here is, I go into Dayfreno, because I walled the thing. Wild Growth does decent damage, yeah. And then it's Overgrowth Protocol. I'm like, oh, it isn't like, it's not the ability. It's not Signal Jam. So I click Heal, because I want Dayfreno healthy, right? And Voltitude comes in, right? Voltitude comes in. I'm like, okay. And it's not Conductor. I didn't point this out, but it's not Conductor. So that's good, it's not Conductor. So I'm thinking, okay. What is he gonna do? I'm thinking he's gonna click Thunder Strike, so I go Lumaline to resist that Thunder Strike. He clicks Aerial, though. Yeah, he clicks Aerial. And I don't like how much that Aerial did, right? So what happens here is I'm thinking, oh, I can just click Crystal Storm on the Stagging, thinking I outspeed. He outspeeds me. This is a max speed voltage, or not max speed. This is probably a very speedy Voltitude. I don't like that he outspeeds me, but I do 2-0 code Stagging because he isn't the fabled Cursed Cloak, and he's instead Use Crayons. And this is why we do not run Use Crayons Stagging, kids. Don't run this guy. This guy sucks. Anyway, I killed the Stagging because once again, it is not. It's not Cursed Cloak, it's Use Crayons. So that's dead. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, what do I do for Voltitude? Because that's going to come back in. So I'm thinking, I'm going to go into Uwursa. Because Uwursa has the magical defense base, and it's a magical tank. So I go Uwursa to eat the magical hits. And that Aerial didn't do a lot, right? And I'm thinking, okay, this Thunder Strike is probably going to do a bit. So I click Loyalty. Oh, and they leave the server. I'm like, okay, cool, that's awesome. So, yeah, that's that battle. Okay, on to the next one. It just snaps to that immediately. But, we got a pretty scary matchup here, I'd say. I don't really like this matchup. This isn't a really matchup play. But I'm gonna lead with Ursa because I want pylons up. And he leads off Hyena. And not only he's menacing Snarl, but he's also Jetpack, which honestly, the Jetpack is good and bad at the same time. Because, one, that means he isn't gonna destroy me with Ruby. Two, Score Surge cannot kill it. So, yeah. I just click Pylons because I do generally want to chip down things like Nanto, Lurkalid, Medicro. I want to chip down all of those lovely guys. And I also want to chip down Infernius. The only thing that doesn't care about Pylons is Hyena and Fablupin. Which, he goes, Nanto. I'm like, okay, why is this Nanto? And I'm thinking, oh, this is probably, This is probably it. Like, I go Dayferno here thinking he's gonna try to dispose, right? And then he just clicks Sharpen. I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. So I swap into the thing that quad resists air, aka Score Surge. And he awakens, right? He awakens, that's scary. +2 awaken Nanto. Could predict me and just click Shatter. But thankfully, he clicks Quick Strike, which still does a lot for quad resist, by the way. That is quad resisted. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna click Hand Run because he probably isn't staying it. He knows I outspeed and there's no reason to. So I just click Hand Run. Or I click Thunderstorm. Never mind. I click Thunderstorm. I'm stupid. Never mind. So I click Thunderstorm. And he goes to the Medicro. That is not Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, guys, but okay. He goes Infernius, takes a fat Thunderstorm, and I'm thinking, okay, this is a good opportunity to get Lumaline set up. So I go Lumaline, I go Lumiline, and he Radiant Beams, doesn't get the accuracy drop, which is good. Then I awaken and Crystal Storm, because Crystal Storm is free. There's literally no swap-ins in the Crystal Storm. And that's a good thing, there's no swap-ins in the Crystal Storm. And I awaken, right? I kill the Infernius because, or no, he doesn't. He goes Medicro. No, wait, he goes Nanto. What am I talking about? Okay, so he goes Nanto, takes half from the Crystal Storm. And at first I thought, oh, that doesn't look like it's gonna kill. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna trust the Lumaline anyways, and I'm gonna click Light Show. Which I do click Light Show. And it does kill. Light Show does just kill it. Here. And that's a good, we got Celebration and Light Show up, that's pretty nice. And from what the looks of it, yeah, there goes it, there it is. And I'm thinking like, okay, what can he swap in here? There's not much he could do against Lumaline except for Fab Blue Pin. And I kind of forgot that he had a lurk for some reason, like during that match, I wasn't thinking about that lurk at all. And I was expecting, and then he goes Hyena. I'm like, why is there Hyena? And I know that he doesn't have Reckless Charge because he didn't click Reckless Charge on me. So I'm thinking, I'm just gonna Crystal Storm this guy, because there's no reason not to. And then he just forfeits. So yeah, that's a cool forfeit. Oh no, he left the server, my bad. Okay, let's go on to the next battle. Alright, on to the next battle. On to the next and last battle. This team kind of does look a little scary, I'd say. I feel like Zappo is just a scary matchup in general. But there's also an Incin, which I can't really do much about, realistically. There's also a Nepteros, which I don't know how worried I am about Nepteros, really. Like, I have a Uwursa that can decently check it. So, I lead off with Score Surge. He leads off with Incineroars, which isn't really amazing. I don't really like Incineroars here. So, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I click Thunderstorm or Sulfur Pool. So I do a quick count to see if any of these kill. They do not kill. So instead, I just click Hand Run, get my little Scorpion out of there, because I don't want to die, obviously. And then I'm thinking what to go into. I go Lurkalid, because Lurkalid is a resist, and it just narrowly lives off Flames of Kahina. Just narrowly. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, what else do I want to do? What do I want to do? And I'm thinking he could possibly have a Thorns user, or go into Hyena. Or not Hyena. Go into Hypnotic. And I'm thinking, okay, he's not going to do that. So I just click Hand Run, hoping he doesn't have a Thorns user. I don't even think a Thorns killed in that range anyway, but yeah. He swaps into, thankfully Spec, which is really good. I'm happy you swapped the Spec to take that fat Hand Run, so my Iron Embrace can kill it. I go Ursa, obviously, because I want my pylons up. Mainly because of Nepteros. I want Chimp on Nepteros, because I'm 99% sure that Lumaline can't kill Nepteros, and I'm pretty sure Score Surge doesn't position that well in this matchup. So I just click Pylon's, not caring about if he clicks Shatter or not, which he does awaken and click Shatter. Doesn't do too much, and he gets his Speed of Swag. That doesn't really matter. I don't care about Speed of Swag. I just Pylons. And here, I just click Iron Embrace, because honestly, I don't really care what comes in. I'm 99% sure I outspeed the Incineroars anyway. with my good old guy, because I'm pretty sure he's Yo-Yo. Even though he was like Firewall, I'm 99% sure he's Yo-Yo. So he procs my Heal Jelly, gets another speed swag, and boom, he's dead. That is a bed. That is a dead bug. Dead bug. Very dead bug. Goodbye, Swagger. Now, he goes into Hatsune Miku, which is a Zapware, obviously. So, I go Dayferno, hoping he doesn't click lightning kicks again. So, having PTSD in that, because I think about it for a second, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go Dayferno anyway, what's the worst thing? So I go Dayferno here, hoping it doesn't click lightning kicks, and he clicks Dispose, which I block, so I'm happy I went Dayferno. And here I'm thinking, okay, maybe he isn't gonna go Nerf and he's gonna go Instant. So I just click Fireball for some chip. And to absolutely nobody's surprise, he went Nepteros. So yeah, that is not very awesome that he went into Nepteros. But he went into Nepteros, so yeah, that's the thing. So I just Fireball here. Unfortunately no burn, but I can probably guess that he was Spiky Thorns. So I should be thankful that he didn't go into this. So I just go Scorporuli, right? Scorporuli? This isn't Scorporuli. I just go Score Surge. And I click Sulfur Plume, because Sulfur Plume is insanely free. I don't even care if Terry comes in. Terry Onyx does come in, and takes a good fat Sulfur Plume to the face. Unfortunately, he does lower my speed, so I can't click Sulfur Plume again, but he takes a Sulfur Plume. Doesn't get poisoned, unfortunately. That is very unfortunate. Also, the new new boost text is pretty cool, where you get where it says both stats instead of just doing it at a time. So here I go Owl, because there's no reason not to go Owl. So I just go into this guy. And I'm thinking, okay, Hypnoto is probably gonna come in, but do I care? No, I do not care. So I just click Hand Run, knowing Hypnoto is gonna come in, and it does come in, right? Now, for some reason, I thought this was Awakened, even though literally Spec awakened earlier in the battle. So when Weird Jelly activated, I was somewhat surprised, and I was like, oh wait, never mind. This is base Hypnoto, so this makes sense. So we go Score Surge here, because I'm pretty sure I outspeed it. I forgot what speed tier Hypnoto was, but I have a lot of investment in Score Surge on speed. So I just click Sulfur Plume to claim another life. Claim another life, claim another day. I thought it would be great. Now, what happens next is, it dies in Sulfur Plume, because I'm pretty sure he assumed that he was faster. He was, in fact, wrong, and he was not faster. Now, he goes back into Terry Onyx, which is no surprise. Sorry. Now, I have to swap again, so I go Owl again, expecting another Earthquake. This time, he clicked Ice Fall. He was smarter. And now, I'm thinking to myself, okay, obviously I don't want Owl to die, and I don't want to depend on RNG, so I go Uwursa. That's what I do. Uwursa, and then I click Loyalty, because there's no reason not to Loyalty here. He is locked into Icefall, there's no reason not to click Loyalty here. So Loyalty is clicked. I'm expecting an Incineral swap-in, which is an Incineral swap-in. And then, oh boy, so now. Then Firewall activates, that doesn't help him here. And I'm thinking, okay, this Loyalty is going to kill. Spoiler, it didn't kill. But I'm thinking to myself, he can't, I'm gonna live. And he didn't even click Fireball, he clicked Chaos Bolt. So what I'm thinking here is, I'm thinking he's gonna click Fireball this time. So I go Lumaline, predicting the Fireball, which I did get right. He did click Fireball this time. I'm kind of surprised he didn't Flames of Kahina me. That was kind of weird that he didn't, but yeah, he did click Fireball. Now, I awaken click Light Show, because there's literally no light resist anymore. Ugh. And I get the kill on Insolence, which is good. I'm happy I got the kill on Insolence, because I get my Crystal Wall up, so I have a better chance of living a Zappo Lightning Kicks. Although, I don't think I live from this range. But yeah. So that goes down, right? And I'm expecting Zappo to switch in here, because he needs some speed. So yeah, he goes Zappo, Hatsune Miku, even though that's a guy, but you know what, I'm not gonna question it. So I just click Crystal Storm, thinking I'll live a Helicopter Kicks. It doesn't even matter, because I outspeed again This Lumaline might be the GOAT. I don't know why this Lumaline's so fast. It isn't even like max speed. It's like a mix of both good speed and attack. And then here's where Light Show comes in handy. I take a screenshot of that. Light Show causing the Crude not to lower my speed, so I don't care, and I click Light Show again. Goodbye. I crit the guy. That crit totally matters, by the way. Then Nepteros comes in, and obviously Nepteros isn't gonna have a fun time against my good old Lumaline, because I'm gonna kill this Nepteros. And that Light Show prevents that attack drop totally mattered. And I just click Light Show for the good old fat finish, and that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want more video styles like these, let me know. I'll try to do them. I'll see you guys next time. Here, have this image of my plushie Spinosaurus. Goodbye.